what's going on, guys? Talk movies with us, back with another movie review, and we just saw 47 Meters Down, starring Mandy Moore and Claire Holt.
Directed by Johannes Roberts, who really hasn't done much.
Yeah, and I haven't seen, the last Mandy Moore movie I saw was A Walk to Remember. I am a full-grown man, and A Walk to Remember still wrecks me. But yeah, so she's also on that TV show, you said?
Yeah, the TV show, what is that? That everybody loves. That it's like everybody makes everybody cry. This Is Us.
This Is Us, okay,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, my parents watch that. But, yeah, so 47 Meters Down, quick rundown. Mandy Moore is having relationship problems, boyfriend problems. So Mandy Moore's character and her sister think it's a great idea to go scuba diving with some sharks to make him jealous, right?
Yep, they meet these two strange men at the club, and you know they're like, oh hey, we got a boat.
Yeah.
We're gonna go scuba diving with some sharks. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
it's safe. Totally safe.
Make your ex jealous. He'll see how cool and adventurous you are.
Yeah, you're not boring.
Yeah. So they take him out into the ocean, into this trash can boat, and
with a rusty bucket of a shark. Cage.
That's as rusted as you could get.
Like there was not an inch of it that wasn't rusted.
No, just a trashy boat and a rusty cage, and they go
with a really shady captain.
And they think this will be a great idea. Mm-hmm. And obviously, shit goes south real fast, and they end up 47 meters
under the water.
South. And yeah, how do you what do you think? How do you feel about this one?
This movie gave me anxiety. My biggest fear ever is to drown. So the whole movie I felt like, because they have to, conserve their air. Their tanks are going to run out in a certain amount of time. So they're trying to, calm their breathing down once they, hit the bottom of the ocean. And I felt like I was trying to do that myself just because I can't imagine that ever happening to me. Because one, I would never be swimming with sharks.
No.
I would never be in a cage with sharks.
No. I don't think 95% of the people out there would ever be in this kind of situation where...
Well, a lot of people like to do it. And apparently it's safe. This one's not.
Not for $50 on a trash can boat. But, yeah.
Go ahead. What did you think?
When it comes to shark movies, I'm a big fan of shark movies, shark attack movies.
Jaws, The Shallows.
My favorite's Jaws. As of late, The Shallows is really good.
What about Sharknado?
I love Deep Blue Sea. I don't watch those. But, shark attack movies could kind of be on, the surprisingly good side,
Or the really awful side.
Or the goofy side, where it's and this falls somewhere in the middle with me, because there were some very, as there were some intense scenes, it also was a little goofy to me. The acting wasn't the greatest, in my opinion.
I think some of the acting was kind of weird because a lot of it was voiceover.
Yeah.
And because, obviously they're under the water and they can talk to each other.
Yeah, they have some kind of communication.
They have a device in their scuba helmet thing that they can talk to each other. But some of the times when, they're swimming and they're still talking to each other, but you can't see their mouth moving, so the voiceover is kind of a little strange for me.
That wasn't the worst part, but I just felt like this whole situation was very, I feel like nobody would go on the boat with these sketchy people who they just met.
Oh no, it happens.
I don't buy it one bit. I don't think anyone out there would ever do this. I mean, they might go scuba diving fine, but just once you see these characters and how sketchy they are, and this rust bucket of a boat, so unprofessional, so horrible, so sketchy, kind of took me out, just saying, come on, who would do this, But I mean, I understand it is a shark attack movie. And
I feel like there were some really tense moments in the movie.
There definitely were.
But I also feel not that I wanted this epiphany, this big character development, but I felt like the characters were just kind of flat. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? They're under the water. they're trying to stay away from the sharks that are coming up to their cage while they're, you know, trying to figure out how they're getting back up to the wall, you know, up to the surface.
Overall, I think they looked pretty good, the sharks, you know? They looked pretty cool looking.
For CGI and stuff, I think they did a very good job with that. A lot of it, there was no music, which kind of added to
the music was the best part.
No, I know, but in those moments where there was music, it was really good.
Yes.
But like there were moments where all you heard was their air bubbles coming out of their masks.
Got a little claustrophobic feel for sure.
Super claustrophobic.
But I love the music actually. I was gonna say that's one of my favorite parts of this. You know the famous Jaws done. It's not that, but it's like a little bit of like a remix of it, like a little bit more aggressive. A few parts in this were really, you know, very intense. You know, definitely has that going for it. It was pretty good.
This movie is PG-13, and we were a little skeptical about it in the beginning because I didn't actually know, and then when I saw the ticket and it said PG-13, I was like, it was fine.
Yeah.
It's not a movie that needed to be rated R.
No, you know what? They get away with some pretty... I cringed a little bit.
I definitely cringed.
At some parts.
There was even a moment where my jaw was hanging open. I won't talk about it though. Slight spoiler. Some of the scenes though, they panned back and they make them look really small in the water. Those shots were really cool. There was some really awesome, really close-up shots, far-away shots. You know, it was a good mix. It was shot bad at all. I think it was shot very well.
Yeah, it was very decently shot. One of the things that annoyed me was the sister's character, Claire Holt's her name. She's the type of character where Mandy Moore is kind of the sensible one, kind of, I guess.
Yeah, but you always have the one that's
you always have the ones, they're only great white sharks. Who gives a shit, right? Oh, you'll make him jealous. We
gotta take pictures.
Mandy Moore's like, I don't know about this. And she's like, it's a shark. It's a 25-foot shark.
We're only gonna be down there for a few minutes.
YOLO, right? And no, you don't do this. Movies, there are a lot of movies I suspend my disbelief for, believe me. My favorite movies are ridiculous, but this kind of wants to make it a little grounded. And, you know, it just didn't grab me the way I wanted it to, this one. But definitely a decent watch, you know?
I felt entertained the whole time. I didn't ever feel bored.
No, not at all.
I was definitely anticipating how they were going to survive and how they were going to make it to the top or get rescued or whatever was going to happen. So I definitely was waiting for that, you know, every minute. And I felt it was the perfect length. It was only about an hour and a half.
You're in, you're out, definitely.
Super quick, and I had a good time with it. I really did. I didn't like it as much as The Shallows.
No, Shallows was definitely way better, I feel.
But I mean, you really can't compare the two.
No.
Yes, they both involve sharks, but one's clearly above the water and one's way below.
Yeah, true. So, complete opposites. Like 127 hours below the sea kind of thing, a little bit, you know? But, yeah, overall, what are you gonna give this thing?
I'm gonna give this movie a B-.
B-?
I didn't think it was terrible. I had a good time with it. I'll definitely buy it on Blu-ray. Give it another shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go C+. Worth seeing a matinee price. Definitely a decent watch. It's not a bad movie. Just one that, like, even the ending, I was kind of like, It wasn't completely fulfilled at the end of it all, and like I said, not horrible, definitely a watchable movie, definitely a good cable movie. I'll say if you catch this one on cable, you'd be like, it's pretty good. You know, it'd be one of those. Yeah, that's our take on 47, I was gonna say 147 hours. That's our take on 47 meters down. Thank you guys so much for checking out this review. And also, guys, comment below what your favorite Shark Attack movie or Sea movie, something along those lines. Definitely let us know, and let us know what you thought of 47 meters down.
So yeah, thanks for checking out this video. Give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys later.